A decade ago, I was a high school student squatting in the North American League of Legends server. I remember buying the champion Teemo and doing pretty well in the first game I played. I queued up to play again, hoping to recapture that high. When I got into the game, however, I ended up chasing that high too much and fed my enemy laner. The enemy team abused this and put me even further behind. The Vladimir on our team saw how poorly I was doing and called me a scrub. This enraged me, so I accused him of being toxic and started arguing with him. We promptly lost the game in spectacular fashion, and I reported to Vladimir after the game. At the time, reporting to Vladimir was really cathartic. I had never been that mad before, not even in real life. I relished the idea that he would get what he deserved. I thought that trying to get him banned for what he said to me was making League of Legends a better game. I wanted him to be reviewed by the tribunal, judged by a jury of League players, and found guilty for the unforgivable crime of being toxic in a video game. I felt so much self-righteous fury that could only be sated by slamming that report button. However, my behavior at the time now makes me cringe. Growing older and wiser with age opened my eyes to just how unreasonable I was. It's kind of funny since I could have gained this wisdom from one of the rhymes that kids are told all of the time. A rhyme telling children that words are only as powerful as we perceive them to be. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. The Vladimir's words didn't have to enrage me. I let them enrage me. Furthermore, video games have a mute function, so even if the Vladimir's words bothered me that much, I could have just muted and ignored him. I also realized that too much of my self-worth was found in how well I played League of Legends. Doing poorly in League made me question my self-worth, and having the Vladimir pointed out wasn't really helpful. Of course, as a teenager, it was easy to fall into this trap. I didn't really have much else going on in my life at the time. Nowadays, I'm much less sensitive about how well I play. Everyone has bad games, and somebody is always going to be better than me. When somebody calls me a child for playing poorly, I just laugh at the irony of how childish calling someone a child is. Sometimes I just play along with people's insults in hopes of making them realize how unreasonable they are. The last thing I realized was that reporting people for verbal abuse isn't just. Justice is being fair and reasonable. Getting somebody banned for making you feel bad with words isn't justice. It's tyranny. If somebody cuts me off when I'm driving, it upsets me. But I wouldn't want their ability to drive to be taken away. To have freedom necessitates that we tolerate a certain amount of bad behavior. After all, I myself am not perfect, and I will make mistakes. And when I make those mistakes, I hope that the people judging me will give me the grace and the benefit of the doubt that I think I deserve. So in turn, I should show others that same leniency that I wish to be treated with. Now, am I saying that I never report people in games? Of course not. I still report people that admit that they're throwing the game and are just running it down. I also report people that dodge the automated AFK tracking system by moving around the base. I still think that there are rules that need to be followed so that we can live in a free society. But words spoken aren't something that should be policed. Especially not when avoiding those words is as easy as typing full mute all at the start of the game.